Yesterday, Sol Phenduka, one of the presenters on the Podcast and Chill popular podcast, had an accident. In that particular accident, there was clips and videos online and stuff like that. He was just he was just going to work. This happened early in the morning, not far away from the Kaya FM radio station thingy where he works and stuff. So if you guys remember, in January, the Podcast and Chill guys had Dr. Khehlelezi, and he brought this bad news. He just dropped wild prophecies, and the guys were saying we have bad negative energy now. And so I want to read you two verses before we listen to what he said. But I'll listen to one part, then I'll read the one verse, then I'll play you the other half. So the first half is Saul making sense of what Dr. Khehlelezi said. Then I'll read you this particular verse that I've once read, but I'll bring it back. Then I'll play you the part that Ghost Lady commented on the show about what she thought about the entire thing. And so that's the breakdown for this particular episode. Give me a second and let me do my proper intro. It's the Reality Show with the Daily Christian Commentary videos. If it's the first time over here, do be sure to check out the other videos that are down in the pinned comments, and I'm going to check you out over there. Do give this video a like. Helps it out in the algorithm and the whole nine watches. Right. And so, as I stated, we're going to listen first.
That's what happened. Like really. People are scared the shit out of their brains. That's what happened. Like really. If they sleep with certain women, khona abanye ababatshela ngabo ma-old babo khona bazothwasa khona balahlekele izinja 95 khona bazogembula babambe inyuku. That's good though, at least. Khona omunye ozoba i-tragedic ozoba iphara by end of the year.
By the way, this was 6 months ago.
Khona abanye kumele bahambe bayothandaza boyi-2 ngey'ngubo ezimhlophe and waterfall. Khona abanye abashadile imizi yabo izochitheka. So yeah, khona abanye abagulayo bashaya 1 round. Khona abanye abavukelwe. So that's what happened, bro. You know what I mean? So, and it's scary because, you know, I'm not making fun, but the guy, that's what he read and that's what he saw amongst people. So yeah, people are a bit down and a bit sad, right?
So basically, he just saw like all negative stuff and whatnot. But the first verse that I want to read here, it's the verse that I would read to anybody that raises their interest to consultations and stuff like that. And that's this verse right here. It's Isaiah chapter number 8, verse number 19. And it says, when men tell you to consult spirits of the dead and spiritists, shouldn't a people consult their God instead? That's the question that the verse asks. Why consult the dead on behalf of the living? The question is very clear. We have no business in consultations with dead people. He says, be very careful. Go speak to your God. You have no business. Not another person. You speak to your God. That's why I say, be very careful whom you listen to. Because at the end of the day, you might hear something that you should have not heard, because you had no business listening to that particular person, right? And so Ghost Lady then goes to leave a comment here, and this is what she had to say.
Take away from what he said.
No, it doesn't, because we obviously also time will tell. Remember, all of these things are predictions for the future, as dark as they are, but it's very vague, you know. And at the end of the day, it seems like what he dropped, he said that one can come back to him and he can help you fix it. So it's like he dropped a problem, but he's also the solution.
You see that there. So there goes that. He drops a problem, but at the same time, he's the one who can help you with that, or he is the solution, as you might actually put it. And so this entire accident can be a cause for them to start feeling like, hey, maybe there was something going on over there. No, you had no business being there. Because sometimes people use, now they didn't say exactly what Saul's prophecy was. They did mention a little bit earlier on that there was someone who was supposed to get money in July. We don't know if there's a person who's gotten money in that period. But we do know that by July, there was an accident. And so, depending on whether they decide to address it later on or something like that, that'll be, but you have no business consulting. You have no business consulting. As the first verse says, shouldn't you be consulting your God? Now, if you put this particular other verse up here, which is Leviticus chapter number 19, and this is particularly verse 31, and it puts it a certain way, and it says, you must not turn to mediums, spiritists, do not seek them out. Like G Podcast and Chill, they went seeking him out. Do not seek them out, he says. You will be defiled by them. So their consultation will bring a defilement. Or you will be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God. And now you'll remember. The other one says, shouldn't you be consulting your God? Now he says it clear here. I am the Lord your God. You have no business going outside of that. By going outside of that, you create problems. Because is it true? Now that this has happened, should we be? No, you shouldn't be. Because you have no business having listened to that person in the first place. What happens in the course of that? Don't get into that. You had no business listening to a person, listening to dead people on your behalf. The verse was very clear. You don't need to be talking to dead people for the living. So when you do that, you open a door. You have no business getting into such negative energies and whatever. Got no business doing that. But each man will go his own way. You have people there who say, I'm a Christian, but then you see things like that, you're like, okay, then what were you doing there? Spirituality Show, daily Christian commentary videos. If it's the first time of a YouTube show, check out the other videos that are down in the pinned comments. Life is meant to be lived in hope. And this all dead stuff and what? Doom and hey, you have no business with that. There is one message we are given. It's not the message of doom. We are given one message, and that message is come to Jesus. That's it. Our message is to bring people to Christ, not death. What's not important? It doesn't matter. You're gonna die tomorrow. Yeah, you're gonna die anyway. Okay? Yeah, you're gonna die. I don't need to know that. I need to know that so that what? So that I'm fearful of tomorrow. No, brother. Keep your prophecies. You have no business seeking out such things. Oh, this year I want to succeed, so I want to know. No, work harder this year. Simple. Otherwise, you will bring a defilement in your camp. It's Ricky. Hope this video finds you well, and I'll see you on a later on episode. Y'all have a good one.